In Everton's first season back in the Premier League after the relegation to the Championship, we find ourselves 14th in the league. We are kind of in the middle of nowhere. We are far behind top half of the table, or just like 4 or 5 points. And we are also 4 or 5 points above the relegation zone. So a poor run of games, will see us drop down the table, while a good run of form will see us climb the table, but we need to step up because the month of December was absolutely horrendous. As you can see here, we won only 2 games in December. The 5-1 game against Liverpool was absolutely insane, and I thought we would have a very good month, but we only won 1 game apart from that, so yeah. We dropped down massively in December. Let's pick up some form in January. However, we start with an absolutely crazy game away to Man City. Hamza Igmane, who was our star signing or marquee signing of the first transfer window back in the Premier League, has scored 10 goals and got 1 assist. Mundell has got 7 goals, 7 assists, and Pausans has got 6 goals, 4 assists. While Greco, our young Italian central defensive midfielder, has got 2 goals and 4 assists from the opening 19 games he's played so far this season, and he's a very, very good player. But now, let's crack it on with the games, unless there are some transfers that are about to happen. Nothing has happened on the transfer front as of now, so we are just getting cracked with the first league game of the calendar year. We will take on Man City at the Etihad, so it will be a very difficult start. Hopefully we can pick up all 3 points, because we definitely need that, as we have won like 2 out of the last 7 possible league games. It will be difficult, but we can do it. Rodri finds Rodrigo on the right. Rodrigo to Nico Gonzalez. Nico Gonzalez to Haaland. We all know we cannot let that man shoot. We cannot let him shoot, and what do? We let him shoot, and when Haaland shoots, it more normally than not ends up with a goal, and he has given Man City the lead after just 8 minutes at the Etihad. This was not the start that we needed here away from home. As you can see, Bombito just giving Haaland way too much time there. To Greco, we are looking to answer back straight away. Greco here, he tries the shot, and what a beautiful goal that is by Greco. He joins the attack, he tries the shot from a poor angle, but it doesn't matter. He finds the back of the net, and we are back in it straight away. And we have won the ball here again, and maybe we can shock Etihad with score 2 early goals after we conceded the first. Mundell gets into the box. Mundell, he tries the shot, he can do it, and Carnesci is forced to make a wonderful save that could have easily been 2-1 to Everton after 20 minutes. Jules Peters finds Mundell on the left. Mundell finds Greco. Greco to Jules Peters once again. Peters to James Garner. Pausans got a lot of room on the right. He gets the ball. He tries to find Igamane in the middle, but Ruben Diaz clears it away. Greco with a beautiful ball to Igamane. This time Igamane, he shoots, but it's straight at Carnesci, and we are currently all over Man City, but we need to take advantage while we're at it. Theo Hernandez, he can use his pace here. Theo Hernandez against Mundell. He gets past Mundell, and this is a dangerous attack by Man City. Hernandez to Wesley, Wesley to Rodrigo, and thankfully Rodrigo's shot is just wide of the goal. Greco to Pausans on the right. Pausans to Peters. Peters back to Pausans. Sans looks to find Igamande in the middle, and Kabawari gets a last second toe on the ball. We are keeping the pressure on here. Garner to Sans. This time he goes for the luck himself, he goes for the goal, and Carnesci is making yet another save. And this is not a good sign. It's not a good sign that Theo Hernandez can use his pace. Tries to find Haaland, but Robinson, he's there. Perone to Haaland. Haaland's effort gets tackled by Bombito, and Haaland is now on towards goal. Haaland against Bombito. Bombito, he goes for the tackle, but he can't do it in time, and Haaland has scored its second of the day and is pointing at one random fan in the stands. And Man City have taken the lead pretty late in the game. We should have taken our chances we got earlier on, and Haaland is looking for his hat-trick here. Bas goes for the tackle, and Bas hits it perfectly. We are looking for a late equalizer. Igomane is through on goal, but he is just offside, and that have to be really close. Surely he wasn't far off. I thought we would be one-on-one. I mean, he didn't really get any big advantages there that were so close to perfection. And that is probably game over at Etihad. Rodrigo goes for the shot, and Pickford makes a decent save late on. But yeah, the game is over. We have lost another game It isn't really a surprise to lose to Man City at Etihad, but we need to pick up some points now because this form is relegation form. Can we advance in the cup? We have a home game against Huddersfield and we win 3-1. Let's get back on track in the Premier League as well with a win against Sheffield United. Yes, 2-0. Aston Villa away from home is up next and we lose 3-0. Brentford at Goodison Park ends with a solid 1-0 win. Southampton at home is up next. It should be 3 new points. It has to be. Yes, it is 2-0. Come on. We now have Oxford away from home in the FA Cup. And we are through. We are currently finding ourselves in 12th place and we have gone clear of the relegation zone, which is very good. Now we can just take off the pressure for the rest of the season. A win in our next game and we are actually climbing up to 11th place. So it would be nice if we can get close to the 10th place spot and maybe finish on the top half of the table in our first season back in the Premier League, as we of course were in the Championship last season. Man United are leading the Premier League, but how is the FA Cup looking? We in the 5th round we have Bournemouth, so there are a decent chance we actually can qualify for the quarterfinals as well. But the Premier League is our focus. We would just want to finish as high as possible, but if we can go on a FA Cup run, we would definitely take that. Gamane is still our top goal scorer. He's now scored 14 goals in 27 games. Mundle has got 8 goals, 8 assists. Sanz seems to be stuck on 6 goals and 4 assists. Bombito scored 3 goals. Greco 3 goals, 6 assists. But I would have liked to see more from Phillips here. Or is it Peters? Sorry, 2 goals, 4 assists from attacking midfield. I want to see more from either Peters or Phillips. I don't really mind. I just want to see some more goal contributions from our attacking midfielders. And I need to see some form from Pau Sanz as well. But we now go to Craven Cottage and we will take on Fulham away from home in the Premier League. Hopefully we can leave there with all 3 points. It's a game we definitely can and maybe even should win. And we are looking to get a good start straight away. Mundle with a beautiful pass to Peters. Peters' shot is absolutely horrible, but it's a mistake by the Fulham goalkeeper. And we have taken the lead after just 4 minutes. And I've got to say, I can't believe that shot went in. It was so poor, so weak, poorly placed, but it doesn't matter. It went into the goal and Everton have taken an early lead. It's a fantastic ball by Mundle. Peters' first touch is alright, but that finish is just not it. But it's just a stinker from the Fulham goalkeeper. Verenmant is looking to get something back from Fulham straight away, but Bas is there to do some defensive work. Mundle here, can we score another goal? Igmane, he shoots and Sentner makes the save this time. Fulham now on the attack. Neto to Vernant. He tries the shot. Pickford makes the save once again. But Fulham have not given up to find another goal. Neto once again. He goes inside. He finds Jonathan Rowe and Jonathan Rowe scores. He has now equalized for Fulham. It's actually a player I was thinking about signing in the summer. However, we did not do it and it looks like that was a mistake, especially in this game as he now have scored the equalizer against us. Mundle goes inside. Can he try his luck? Here he does, but it's not the best of attempts from Mundle. Fulham are on the attack once again. It's all Fulham as things stands. It's to Vermont. Pickford makes the save, the rebound to Neto, and nothing Pickford can do about that. Our defense are completely asleep, and Pedro Neto scores a goal for Fulham, who have now taken the lead and turned the game around in a matter of minutes. Jules Peters wins the ball. He tries to do something, but he is stopped by Tyreek Mitchell. And we win the ball here with Igamane. Fulham have completely messed it up, and surely it should be 2-2 now. Hamza Igamane makes no mistakes. We are back in it. It's now 2-2, and that is an absolutely collapse by Fulham at the back, who just gives our striker the ball. Vermont, can he turn the game around again? He finds Jonathan Rowe, who scores his second goal of the day, and Fulham are back in the lead. As soon as we score, we concede. It's happened way too many times in this save. Not too many times at Everton, but it was an issue we had at DC United and Fredrikstad, and I also think it happened a few times at Celtic, and now it's a problem at Everton as well. This is just poor defending from us, not what I want to see. Pau Sanz, maybe we can go on the other end. That score now to Igamane. Bassi wins it. Can Igamane score? Here he tries his luck, but it's straight into Bassi. Fulham on the attack again. Bombito knows exactly what Jonathan Rowe was trying to do right there. And Jules Peters keeps the ball here. He tries to find Igamane. He does. It's a great ball. Igamane Bassi is using his pace, and that's quality defending from Calvin Bassey. Pedro Neto on the attack once again. He's caused us so much problems today. He finds Vermont, and that is a fantastic save by Jordan Pickford. He makes that save, which means the game is not over for us yet. Fulham have a free kick here. It's not an ideal position to concede a free kick. It's a decent attempt, and it's a very good cross, and that is game over. Yeah, Vermont scores a header. That is a very smart free kick by Fulham to go for the cross right there, and it's nothing we can do about it. We shouldn't have given away the free kick in the first place. Unfortunately, it ends with another loss. We've now lost to Man City and Fulham in the 2 games we've played. It's not ideal. It's not what we needed, and a game like Fulham would have been very nice to win, as they are in around near us on the table. But unfortunately, we lost 4-2. Let's bounce back with a win away to West Ham United, and we do a strong 2-0 win. Ipswich at home is up next. It should be another win on the table. Yes, it is 1-0. Can we go to the quarterfinals of the FA Cup? We take on Bournemouth, but we are unfortunately out of the cup. Man United away from home is our next opponent, and we lose 2-0. We now have Newcastle at home. It will be difficult, but we get a draw. I'll definitely take that. Now it's Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, and we win 3-1. Crystal Palace at Goodison Park are the next game, and we lose 2-1. After 31 games, we are 13th in the league with 40 points, so at least we are safe from relegation. No need to worry about that. It would be nice if we can push up a few places higher in the table. Maybe we can fight for top 11, top 10. It would be very nice, although it doesn't really matter that much really, but it would be nice to go as high as possible, because the higher we finish on the table, the better of a team we are. But we now have 2 very difficult games. The first one is away to Arsenal, and then a home game against Liverpool. We will play both of them. Hopefully we can pick up at least 3 points out of the 2 games. Igamane hasn't scored that many goals since we last took a look at the stats. He's now got 18 goals in 35 games. It is decent, but when you think about that, 8 of these games has come in 3. 8 of these goals, have come in 3 games. It's not too impressive. Mundell, 10 goals, 10 assists. He's definitely taken the level, or the Premier League level. Pausans still only 6 goals and 4 assists. Bombito, 5 goals from centre back. Impressive. Greco now up to 7 assists. Jules Peters has started to get more involved, which is very nice. So yeah, now let's get into the games against Arsenal and Liverpool. Let's go to Emirates Stadium and cause a little shock. We are Arsenal in the table. They are 2nd in the league, so it's a huge game for them in order to keep up with Man United. They have fallen behind, so hopefully we can give them another loss. But Bombito gives the ball away straight away from kickoff here to Gakpo. Gakpo crosses it to Bukayo Saka. Bukayo Saka does some skills, and Mikel Merino, and it's taken just 3 minutes and we fall behind. Bombito with that absolutely horror pass gives the ball away, and that is just embarrassing if I'm being honest. We're just giving the ball away from kickoff, and Merino have given Arsenal an early lead. And yeah, it's an alright finish, but we are a Premier League team. I would have understood if we did mistakes like this in League 2, but we are in the Premier League. This shouldn't happen at this level. Good finish from Merino, but this is not good enough from us. Peters, Sons makes the run behind. Sons gets the ball, but he is offside. And Saka now on the attack again. It's another poor loss from the ball from us, but this time, thankfully, Bombito wins the ball. Maybe we can get our first proper chance of the game. Peters finds Mundell. Mundell, he unfortunately can't get the ball, and that is solid defending from the Arsenal right back. Saka on the attack once again. He looks for Joao Pedro, but that is a poor decision by Arsenal's number 7. Gakpo finds Joao Pedro, and this could be 2-0 Arsenal. He hits the post. We are very lucky. That could have easily been 2-0, and that was a beautiful pass by, I can't even remember who made the pass, but that was a good pass from the Arsenal midfielder. Joao Pedro gets past Bas. He finds Gakpo. Cody Gakpo back to Joao Pedro. Joao Pedro tries the shot this time, and this time he scores. He managed to get past Bombito and makes a beautiful shot that goes behind Jordan Pickford, and Arsenal have now doubled their lead. Pau Sanz to Peters. Maybe Sanz can get involved this time. He has been poor in the second half of the season, but this time he gets he doesn't. How isn't that? Igamane, you have to score there. That was very good play by Pausans and Peters. And Igamane just needs to tap it in. But he actually makes the keeper save it. That should have been a goal. And yeah, when we do stuff like this, give the ball away after just 1 minute in the game and can't score chances like that, no wonder we can't win away to Arsenal. And they will probably score from this counter-attack as well. Gakpo to Lokonga. Lokonga shoots, Pickford thankfully saves it. Arsenal on the attack again. Hugo Ekitike. Bombito thankfully this time knows the job he is supposed to do at the back. Pausans to Igamane. Igamane finds Greco. Now Mundell go on the run. We know how dangerous Mundell can be if he gets the ball, but the ball gets to Igamane, but we keep it somehow to Greco. He tries the fake shot, but Militao intercepts, and we just can't get to any shots now after the big Igamane miss. Gakpo, Saka to Hugo Ekitike. That is beautiful play by Arsenal, but a good save by Pickford. Arsenal are still going strong here. Cody Gakpo shots, it's blocked, but that is game over. It's another loss on the road for us. Hopefully we can bounce back against Liverpool. So up next is a home game. It's the Merseyside derby at Goodison Park. We absolutely destroyed them 5-1 at Anfield. Let's see if we can do anything close to what we did there. If we do, then I'm more than happy. Vlahovic to this midfielder to Shirky, and it's we have conceded again early on. We keep on conceding early goals, and Shirky scores and gives Liverpool the lead after just 8 minutes. Greco wins it. That is a good interception by our Italian boss in the middle. He looks for options here. Peters is available, and so is James Garner. James Garner, he tries his luck. He tries it, but it's not the best of attempts from James Garner. But we keep on putting the pressure on Liverpool right here. Mundell, Greco, finds Peters to Igamane, who scored 4 goals last time. We took on Liverpool, and maybe he can do more of the same today, but it's wide. And we are on the attack once again. Peters to Igamane this time. Igamane this time. It's straight at Mamardashvili, and we need to take our chances. That's now 2 insanely big chances missed by Igamane in the last 2 games. Robinson wins it. It's all us now. We need to take advantage of it. We didn't do so against Man City earlier this season. Maybe we can do it against Liverpool. Pausans keeps the ball well. He looks for Peters in the middle. And that is a wonderful goal by Everton. And we are back in it. Jules Peters scores. And we have equalized. Davis down the left for Liverpool. They have now taken more control of the game after we scored. He gets past Robinson. He finds the midfielder I can't see the name of, but Pickford makes a good save. And now we are on the counter-attack. Peters to Mundell. Mayer is with him on the left. He can't get the ball, and that is a dirty tackle by Liverpool's number 7. Garner to Sons. Sons to Peters. Peters finds Imagane to James Garner. Garner shoots, and we have taken the lead. James Garner, who's been at Everton for almost a decade now, I'm willing to say, in this save. I have no idea actually, but at least he's been there for many years. He scores, and it's a fantastic goal by Everton. It's good play here, and it's very well done by Imagane to find James Garner, and it's a wonderful finish. And we are looking to make it 3 right now. Peters to Imagane. I thought we tried to find Mundell, but he gets the ball to Igamane. Igamane shoots, and that is a poor attempt by our striker. Now Liverpool on the attack. Vlahovic, but that is a poor pass by Dusan Vlahovic, and it's a well done by Bombito. And now we are on the attack. Mundell, Imagane, he tries his luck from a long range out, but Mamardashvili saves it. We're going for an interesting corner tactic here. Peters with the cross to Greco, and the corner tactic works perfectly. Everton are now leading 3-1, and we are on the look for another absolutely big Merseyside derby win. But Liverpool have not given up. Dusan Vlahovic against Bombito. Vlahovic goes past him to Sauer. Sauer with the shot, and Liverpool are now just one goal behind us. It's a decent finish by Sauer. James Garner finds Peters. Peters, what can he do? He tries the shot here, Peters. It's not the best of attempts, so it's an easy save for Mamardashvili. Liverpool looking for an equalizer here. Dusan Vlahovic gets the ball by Gravenberch. He still keeps it. Bass wins it, and just get it away as far as possible. And we are set to win back-to-back Merseyside derbies. We've taken 6 points from the 2 games against Liverpool this season, unless they equalize in the last minute. Shirky, He does some skills. Surely not, surely not, surely not. And that is a match-winning save by Pickford. And we pick up all 3 points against Liverpool once again. It was a bit more dramatic this time, but it's another Merseyside derby win. And we have actually created history with Everton, as for the first time in Premier League history, we have won both games against Liverpool. Everton have never done that before, so that is something for the Everton fans to be very, very happy about. I mean, that win also sees us climb up to 12th in the league, which is very good. We, of course, lost to Arsenal, but we picked up 3 points against Liverpool, so 3 points out of those 2 games. I'll definitely take that. Leeds is the next game, and it's a home game against at Goodison, and we win 2-1. Wolverhampton at the Molineux Stadium is up next, and we lose 2-1. We now have a home game against Tottenham. Can we get something from it? We get a 2-2 draw. Brighton away from home ends with a 2-1 defeat. Can we finish the season off with 3 points against Nottingham Forest? We cannot, the points are shared. And that is the end of the season, and we finished in 13th place. It's not the best of seasons, but not the worst of seasons either. We stayed very easily in the Premier League. We had how many points is that? 48, 32, 16 points above the relegation zone, so I'm more than happy with that. And we weren't too far away from top 8 or 9 points. It's kind of a lot, but yeah, we had an all right season all in all. We also had a decent run in the FA Cup where we reached the we reached the round of 16, so not the best of runs, but we lost to Bournemouth, and Man City won the FA Cup. Who won the Premier League? It was Manchester United who won the Premier League with 86 points. The Carabao Cup was won by Man City. We of course had a horrible run here. We went out in the first possible game, I do believe. Yeah, we lost to Wickham in the 3rd round. So yeah, not ideal to lose against Wickham, and the Champions League was won by Bayern, who beat Tottenham in the final. Igamane ended the season as our top goal scorer. He scored 21 goals and got 3 assists in 42 games. Mundell had a solid season, getting 11 goals, 10 assists in 43. Pausans ended the season with 7 goals, 5 assists. All in all, it's average numbers, but he had 6 goals and 4 assists after 24 games, so we may need to look for an upgrade on him. Bombito as the centre back scored 6 goals, which is good. Greco, our DM, 4 goals, 7 assists. Peters, 4 goals, 9 assists. So he had a better second half to the season. And yeah, Pickford kept a total of 9 clean sheets and is actually gone up in rating, but he will go down in just a couple of weeks, so we will probably look to find a replacement for him. I am still a bit unsure, because if he can stay as an 82, 83 rated goalkeeper, I will actually keep him. So you know what, I will actually probably keep him for the next season. However, I will look to find at least a new starting right midfielder, and maybe a new defensive midfielder for Garner, or a new defender. I don't know, but a new winger is definitely on the cards going into next season. And this is of course how our starting 11 is looking. Pickford is our highest rated player alongside Sons, but Sons, he's not playing like an 84 rated player for us. Mundell has been solid for us. Peters has been alright. Hopefully he can grow well in the next season as well. Igamane has been decent in the games we've played, except he missed a few big chances against Liverpool and Arsenal. Bombito, the Meyer, Bas and Robinson as our defenders are all right. Maybe we can look to find a upgrade on any of them. I am a bit unsure. Maybe we need to look for a new fullback depth, maybe for Robinson, as Dixon isn't too ideal. However, a 74 rated backup right back is all right. But we will find more about that in the summer transfer window. And that is it for today's Journeyman career mode. Please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you guys next time.